is something you don't get in a modern car. You just feel with your fingertips, incredible experience. Obviously this car is not fast, but it's fun. This car is not about speed. It's about engagement, shifting, feeling every bit of the road, every imperfection. You know, you got these just nice rolling twisties, and you just feel every bit. You turn in, you feel what the front's doing, you feel what the back of the car is doing. You know, then you downshift, and it's just, you're just communicating with the car, and it's communicating back. Sunny now. Man, this is it. This is why having a fun car, being able to drive to a location like this, it just makes it that much more special. I mean, obviously it's gonna struggle, this being a carbureted car. We're at like 10,000 feet here. It doesn't wanna come here, but I think that only adds character to the trip and makes it that much more special. And obviously just having a car in a unique place like this, you get a lot of eyes, a lot of people are like, what are you doing? That shouldn't happen, but we do it anyways for the love of it. One thing I really like about the car community, and also since working for GYEON, I'm not just in videos, I'm going out to events and engaging with people in the community all the time. And that's the part of the car community that I think is really authentic and real, and experiencing your car and going out and exploring and seeing new things with people that you truly enjoy being around. I think that's kind of what makes it that much more special. I've really been around cars for most of my life. My dad was literally building race cars in our garage when I was growing up. With that, you know, we went to the drag strip and I was around events and stuff. My brother became a mechanic. I wanted to do a similar thing, but I kind of veered off a bit and ended up going to school to be an airplane mechanic. Having those skills allows me to be more comfortable with buying a car like this. Like, I put many hours into this car. I think we did about 10 hours of wet sanding on this car, and the paint still needs a lot of work. All that background stuff has allowed me to kind of feel comfortable and engage with the car in that way, as well as driving it. In high school, I ended up going to some car events with my brother. And one of the events was at car condos, when those kind of first became a thing. It was just, you know, the typical stuff that would show up at Cars and Coffee. Like these ridiculous vehicles, Lambos, Porsches, and the only car I took a photo of was a red GTV. Well, seem to have found some snow. One of the, we'll say, pluses and minuses of living in Colorado. Drive an hour outside of Denver, find snow, go back and it's 70. Quite the experience. This is clearly a good spot for taking some photos. I'm obviously a visual person. That's kind of one of the reasons I got this car, and what that original car that I saw kind of piqued my interest. And that inspired me in many ways. I ended up getting into photo stuff, which is kind of just a cool offshoot of my hands-on background. It was very natural for me to have something else engaging with the car community with my hands. This car catches a lot of attention, I will say that. It's also just a representation of me being a visual person. This car is obviously good looking, 60s Italian styling, so something that I think is pretty important to me. Yeah, obviously look pretty cool driving around in it, but that's not the only reason I got it. Just a nice little touch, but yeah, it was just a cool way for me to engage with the car community, and that would be a little bit different and a little bit unique. I feel like as a photographer, you're naturally trying to find cool locations for cars to, you know, that you can shoot in. So a warehouse felt very fitting. Just happened to stumble upon this one through an art friend here in Denver, and it's just the perfect setting for a car like this. Industrial, old school. It really fits this car, and it's unique because like this car is very swept back, rounded, contrasting with these just structured pillars. And any excuse to do this, I'm all for it. It's funny, I've kind of become, you know, this face that people associate with GYEON now, but I love to get out. I love to actually wash my car. I love to photograph it. And that's also why, you know, this is a 1938 Leica that I'm shooting on. And it's just, this is my sweet spot. This is where I find the most enjoyment. There's a lot of reasons I love this car. Some of my favorites being the grille up here. It's kind of unique to these. It's kind of an homage to the GTA step nose cars, those old Alfas. The car has been repainted. It's a Zero Le Mans. It's a very, very rare color here in the States. Most of them are gonna be Rosso Alfa, the famous red color, but I like this one because it's unique and you just never really see it. The wheels here are going to be 1 inch bigger than the original ones. They're lighter weight, but the same classic design. The suspension is all Alfaholics, one of our partners, and it's kind of given it this swept back look that these cars are known for. It makes the tail end look like it's dragging more, but that's actually how the ride height and the difference front to rear is supposed to be. It also just makes the car drive extremely well and handle phenomenally. Some cool features on the inside of the car. Not the original wheel. This one's gonna be a little bit smaller diameter. It's gonna be a little bit tighter for driving around. And then something that's hidden in the seats, the headrest is actually mounted on wood. A really cool feature that not everyone sees because they're usually down. Under the hood, you know, there's not a ton done. It is, I guess it is a complete engine swap out of a later Alfa Romeo Spider. High compression pistons and some other stuff just to give a little more peppiness. And then it's also been converted to carbs from the original mechanical fuel injection. And the carbs really give it this nice growl when you're out driving the car around. Believe it or not, I don't just stand in front of the camera and make videos for GYEON. This is what I enjoy doing. Getting out, driving my car, as I should. Listen, thank you Alfa Romeo for making such a spectacular vehicle.